You know when I know when I'm on Jack. What's going on, Porsche Gang Cloud family? Your neighborhood friendly fat man.
It's Dr. Dank. What up, y'all?
Pink Sock. Michael Alisea of Alisea Mural.
We got the art plug in the building, and this is going to be something that ain't ever been done before. We've had him on here, you know what I mean, with our white people shit, go eating bugs and doing weird stuff. Tonight, you get an official behind the paint interview with Michael Alisea himself, and we got Mike Usnick of the Pink Sock Podcast in the building. It's Mental Health Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing fucking week, at least last week. This week's already been long. It's only Monday. So, let's get into the chat.
Shit, it's Monday.
It is.
Oh, it's Friday.
Don't make me as old as I already am, bro. Damn.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, Dr. Dank's birthday about to be lit. It's our 100th episode, and it's Dank's birthday. Ha! Billy Blaze already said he'll be in the building. Mike has already said he's checking in. It's gonna be a good fucking night, I promise.
I'll be there Monday.
Damn, y'all loud. Sorry, we don't mean to be loud. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We loud as hell. Anyhow, let's see who else is up in this chat. Vicky, how you doing? Shout out Vicky for bringing... When I was doing Bill's Live today, I found out that I don't like popcorn, but I really like Fruity Pebbles popcorn.
Wrigley.
Fire.
Bro.
Fire. So she brought me a bag. Shout out Vicky. Hannah Marie, what's cracking? Sparks, hello. Walter Dobronetsky's in the fucking chat. That's dope. Loretta Becker, how you doing? Jesse Marshall, hi, darling. Rick Lay in the building. Shout out R&L Strength and Conditioning. Thank you so much for coming and kicking it, my guy. Tonight is going to be something. Y'all get to see the artist, Art Plug. Y'all get to see the serious, quiet, stern, strong Art Plug. Now y'all get to know the origin story. All right, this is like finding out who the Anunnaki was. Let's see. Tanesme Michelle Lynn. How you doing, Robbie J? Hello. Mama Wolf, what's cracking? Who else we got in here? Shay Campbell. Hello. Jennifer Ann. Please give your hubby a hug for me.
Lauren, how you doing?
Let's see here.
What else we got, bro?
Dustin Stewart. Glad you're in the chat, my guy.
Tabitha Tustin, how you doing?
Tabitha. Hi, darling. Brandon Cameron, what's up?
What up, bro?
Morgan Hood, how are you doing?
Michelle Lynn.
Oh, Michelle Lynn, hi. Let's see.
Oh, Sriracha, what up, gang?
Sriracha's in the chat. What up, G? We have to get you in
We
camp
eating
back.
booty tonight, bro? Say less.
Are we?
I'm in there. I like me some good booty.
Facts. Have you seen my wife's butt?
You seen my wife's butt?
Chocolate starfish, baby.
And the hot dog flavored water. I'm in there.
I'm in there.
I need a bowl of cereal out of her. Anyway.
Like,
I
how you
saw
doing, gang?
videos of people doing that, but that's
Thank you.
funny.
Still want this suit? Yes, Kay. Yes, I do. I do want this suit. It's fire.
Oh, shit.
Why? Why do you ask?
Oh, you know what? She probably gonna make you do something real crazy for it, like have to put makeup on and go into like a public place.
That ain't crazy. I
And
do that every Saturday.
you know what I mean? Like really like wear some short shorts and really earn that
I got the
suit.
picture that I
think.
had. I wore short shorts.
And I've got plenty of wigs. I think that should be the
Fallen Immortal 09. Hello. That's
Appreciate
a new face.
you.
That's a new face.
that is a new face.
New face.
Appreciate you popping into the chat.
Suspect lyrics. I don't do suspect
The
lyrics.
suspect lyrics are coming. I've already been working on them. It's on tomorrow.
No suspect lyrics. No.
Suspect the hell out of him, gang.
First he complains,
Then he
complies.
Ha ha.
Look, I got to retaliate once.
He's like,
And I couldn't even finish the song. You know, I felt so colorful.
So live.
Listen,
you know,
you got to be comfortable enough in your own self
It's way too big
to
for me,
reach
and I'm
deep
sorry.
inside
Oh,
yourself
I'm sorry.
for those lyrics.
I'm not
sorry.
reaching nowhere in myself.
Just give me a price tag.
Okay.
You got to reach deep within.
message.
No,
I got
there's no deep
For those
within
lyrics.
anything on me.
But for those lyrics, I mean, they've got to just come out of you. They have to be a part of you. Be one with
Come
the lyric.
out of me.
Yes.
Like,
in front of your friends.
like skeet.
Like
Bang.
a water hose.
Right.
No.
Like a happy little fire truck. He's a little fire hose, short and stout. Anyhow,
Here's his handle, here is his spout.
when he gets all steamed up, hear him shout.
Oh,
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Anyhow, now look, this is the third time today I've made his cheeks red. Bet y'all ain't never seen a Puerto Rican
Oh,
blush.
yeah, I ain't never seen a Puerto Rican cheeks red before, bro.
red gleaming off my face.
It is. It's you
Yes,
do have a
ma'am,
nice
sure
glisten.
is. For sure, hit me up after live.
You do have a very nice glisten.
Anyways.
You do.
Anyhow.
You about as shiny as I was when I had that shot collar on, gang.
Facts. And that was pretty
Yeah,
red.
I was pretty shiny, bro.
glowing.
You were glowing.
You are. I want to do a quick shout out to Amplify Dispensary. They just opened up in Columbus, Ohio. Bill got to go down for the grand opening, and they sent us a gift. Also, shout out Billy Blaze, John Lee. They actually went out and killed it in Vegas. They brought back so much cool shit. I can't wait to see that fucking smoke thrower.
That thing was
That
lit.
thing looked fucking amazing.
Oh, I can't wait to play with that.
That's gonna be.
Holy shit, I want one.
Talk about a Giggle Bush
you know,
Ghostbuster.
Tonight I was inducted in the Weed Hall of Fame.
That's
I wanna
what's
thank
up.
Blaze. You know.
What do I gotta do, Billy?
Facts, bro.
What do I got to do?
Tell us what we gotta do,
Feel the
bro.
weight. Feel the weight on
We
that.
need one.
That's a solid ounce of pure golden nuggets.
I
Oh,
need.
bro, I need one. We need one.
What do I gotta do, Bill?
We
Just
need
saying.
We need one.
I'm just saying, you know, like
That's fire, bro. I need one. He needs one. We all need one. I will get down on my knees and like.
Whoa.
Yeah, I need to know what it's gonna take for me to get one of them nugs. You know what I mean?
That's
Brother
fire.
from another mother just hit
Yeah,
me up.
word.
I'll do what we got. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Word, call me. I got you.
But yeah, Amplify hooked us up with a tray and sent us a little something.
Evening, Brenda. How you doing?
Electric peanut butter cookies.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Bro. Probably something small.
Let me shake my leg. Yeah, I wish you guys could. Takes you back to the ledges.
It does. Brenda Godfrey, how are you doing this evening? So, Mike, before we get into this expose, what all you got going on in the Pink Sock?
We just had Eric 13 of Combi Christ on the podcast.
Nice.
We just talked about random shit, really, like we normally do.
Hell yeah.
And we are reviewing Wednesday at noon Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine Special.
Nice.
Have you heard of that movie?
I have heard of it, but that is a name that I have not heard in a while.
It's been a hot ass minute.
For those that don't know, this movie is about Michael Bolton on Lonely Island was contacted by Santa Claus, who found out that he got too many gifts in, so they have to make a Valentine special talking people into conceiving enough children so that there's enough kids by Christmas. For the gift ratio.
Sounds like the man with the 300 something.
Well,
kids,
you know, he
maybe
needs to
that
come
is.
out here to the valley where, you know, y'all just
Right.
shit out babies.
Facts.
I mean, women don't even, you know, they don't go.
No, you can.
They can hike up one leg and spit out a kid.
Dude, you can wink at
You know
them.
what I mean?
You are the father.
Yep.
That's just, you know what I mean? I shake their hand. Poof!
Well,
Child's
Spring
support.
Valley.
Who you telling?
Like, these people can't pull out.
Right, you
leverage.
sneeze out kids. Every time I turn around, you got another fucking one in diapers.
Word.
That's
My
crazy.
My wife's gonna have a 31-year-old on Monday.
That is
I feel sorry for
Yep.
I do too.
Yep.
Good thing you don't take after the boys.
Hey.
No, they take
I
after
gotta-
me, and it's horrible.
Hey, I gotta tell you, it's a whole new world once they fly the coop.
That's.
It's a whole
I'm
new world.
terrified of that point. Like, I got a pretty daughter. You know what I mean? Like, granted, she got the temper under her mama.
I got 4, 3.
I thought I was.
It really sucks being able to sleep.
You got
at
lucky.
night.
Oh, Simba! What up, Simba?
Simba.
Building.
Gotta check out Cakewalk. Just dropped. Shout out Kino
That shit
Films.
is
Busy
so
Bee.
fucking hard.
Busy bee.
No, the premise for that video is dope as shit.
Dope as fuck, bro.
I actually got to like kind of chop it up with Simba the other day. I was working in the Bel Air Cloud, and he had popped in to buy some lecithin and sunflower seed oil, but it's powder. It's already ready powdered, but that actually helps the THC adhere to your edibles, whether it's gummies, whatever. Anyhow, and I had never gotten to like just sit down and just talk to him. You know what I mean? Like one-on-one, just kind of kick it. I am very excited about his show coming up.
Word. We need tickets for that, bro.
Uh-huh.
I need to know where I can get tickets. I'm gonna need some.
Because Bill's already said he wants to go too. I'll double check, make sure he still
wants.
wants.
Need at least. You trying to go?
I'm down for whatever.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Pittsburgh.
5, 6.
Maddie
Bro,
said
we
hello,
gonna
Michael.
Need at least 6.
Hello, Maddie.
At least 6, bro.
Michelle Inns, I can't wait till mine leave. My oldest is gonna be 15 this July, and I don't even know how I feel about it. First of all, I feel old as shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you did with the
Let's not talk about
King
age
Kong
here.
fucking stick, bro.
Bro, I'm turning into dust.
I don't even want to hear it.
I don't want to hear you, young pup.
If you're,
Well, you're like
into
3
du-
years older than me.
If you're turning
You know what
into
that is
dust,
in fucking.
nothing.
You know what that is in
That's nothing.
oil field life?
That's nothing.
That's like fucking 74.
That's nothing.
Bullshit.
You see the
nothing.
pictures where it said, "Oh, night shift ain't bad," and it's some 80-year-old guy.
But he's
Yeah.
actually 40.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. See, Plug's always got my back.
They have that one with the musician too. It's like
You
being a
even
touring
asked me
musician ain't
for
that
one.
hard.
Did you get your bracelet yet, Matt?
A bracelet?
Blake Elliott?
No, I did not get any bracelets in. I have to find somewhere else to order them through.
Yeah, I need one. I'm missing one.
I don't even have one of my
I
bracelets.
know, ain't that horrible, bro? We gave them all away.
Sure did.
I had one forever. My nephew got it.
Every time I put a new one on, I gave it to somebody. There's nothing better than firing up a fucking Tyson with electric peanut butter cookies in it.
That's gotta be
Jessica
fucking
Marshall
fire,
said,
son.
"Y'all are younger than me. Be quiet."
You're as old as you feel. I'm 197.
That's
Speak for
exactly
yourself,
it.
Jesse.
I'm 250.
Plug's only 48.
Yeah.
43.
Jesus, I'm Betty White out here.
Don't say that. She got.
Maddie said I know I am. There's me. So I feel like a granny in here. First off, you look 23. Shut up. Tabitha. I feel like a granny. You look
granny.
26.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Okay.
That's just because you're mean, bro.
Right? Kids are mean now.
Yeah, it's just because you're mean.
Oh my goodness.
I just packed 3 of your bracelets. Word.
Thank you. Yes, sir. And then just go ahead and pass it around me and we'll get it rolling. So, someone kept Brady Harn up too late last night and he's asleep already. Robbie, trust me, I get it. I was hoping Bill's going to pop into the chat, but I'm pretty sure that man's going to be passed out in like the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If he's not already dead.
When I went home, he was already knocked out.
I figured.
But he heard me coming through, so he kind of popped up for a minute. I don't know if he's awake or back asleep.
He
But
probably went back to bed. Man, needed some sleep. Jet lag.
Facts. I would, hell.
What is it, like a 3-hour time difference or some shit?
But I'm hoping by the time we leave,
I don't know, it's only like a 3 or 4 hour flight to get there.
if I win the Cheer Choice Awards, I don't care what it costs, I'm buying me a nugget.
Yeah,
That'll be my
facts, I'm
trophy.
buying one for sure.
If I win the Cheer Choice Awards, I want a nug.
I'm just
well,
gonna buy
be
one.
prepared
just
to cut
buy
off one of your balls, because that's what it's going to cost.
Okay, I have 3.
Okay.
Take it, gang.
What's up?
Let's go.
They can have.
Do I have to
both
take it
mine.
out
I don't fucking
myself?
need 'em.
Like, do I have to do it myself?
You
don't.
enough kids.
Hold on.
Fuck you,
Dustin,
mean?
hold
Yeah,
this
done.
for me.
Yeah.
Bro,
done.
just take mine. I'll take one for you, one for me. Shit, I don't need mine no more.
All right, well,
Enough
then
kids.
sit 'em one
What's
time.
up? Come on.
Straight new.
Take mine.
Straight
One
new.
time.
Might as well
On
take
live.
Shit.
So, I came prepared. Because now I have known.
For the record, I am not prepared for this.
I bet you're not.
I'm not. Just saying.
No? Okay.
No, I just took a couple hits off of it.
Wanted to make sure. Is it going this way?
No, he didn't hit it.
Now, Art Plug has been seen in my videos, Bill's videos, everybody's videos. But that is Art Plug now. Everyone knows he's an amazing painter. He's an amazing artist. But nobody knows the man behind the brush. I want to know what makes the Art Plug tick. I want to know where he came from. Well, I mean, I know. I want y'all to finally get to actually fully understand the mind of Michael Alisea.
Hey, can we share something with the people real
You
quick?
need a seat.
Please do.
Oh, Vicky,
Yeah,
that's
I
dope
do.
as shit.
I would like to share that me and Matt were both born in the same state, in the same hospital. Now, what kind of coincidence you think that is?
Because I am
Same
not from
state.
here.
Norfolk, Virginia, in the military base. That's our connection,
Destiny.
right?
My G. But I ain't met really anybody else. And we were talking one day and he just kind of popped up. He's like, yeah, Virginia Beach. Oh, Rehe. And he said, yeah, beachside. My dad was stationed on the Roosevelt and the Nimitz.
Isn't
We
Isn't
lived,
that something?
That's destiny.
we lived in Norfolk because he was stationed there. I wasn't born up here. They're from here. They were down there because he was stationed there. I came about. Then my brother BJ came about. We moved back here. He stayed in the military. Then when he got out, Colin came about. And then, well, poof, now I'm fat and I'm here. But I was absolutely fucking shocked because here's the thing. Michael, where were you from before you came here?
Florida.
Florida. How the fuck do you go from Virginia to Florida to Moundsville? Explain that to me.
Well, first of all, back in the early 90s, I had a girlfriend at the time that was from Moundsville.
Okay.
So, one time, she wanted to come visit her family, so I volunteered to drive up here.
Right.
Well, once I drove here, it was during the winter time, and I was driving like a Florida asshole, my Mustang, and I ended up getting into a wreck. She got pissed and said, fuck you, I don't want to have shit to do with you no more. She left me here, like stranded, broken car, everything. Like, I was damn near homeless. So I said, no problem. I'll call my family. They were like, oh, hold on a second, buddy. You got yourself in that shit.
Really?
So that was, an opportunity for me to look for some work,
Right.
which there was no work in Moundsville.
I would assume not. Especially with no car, there's nothing in Moundsville
So
anymore.
I went out and made my own money, like I've been doing, painting murals.
Right.
And I walked into a tattoo parlor to sell some designs. And they actually gave me a job. They said, if you could draw like this, you can tat like this.
Right.
So I was given an opportunity to learn how to tattoo.
Did you get your tattoos yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
they passed it to me.
Making sure.
Right.
Sorry.
So I had the opportunity to get on my feet with this tattoo parlor. It was called Down Under. It was on 3rd and Jefferson, I believe, in Moundsville.
Right.
It was like a baseball card shop
Yeah.
and a little tattoo parlor. And that's where I settled in and got myself together.
What's okay? I have to ask, and I know some. Don't even make me feel like an asshole. I know some of y'all were thinking the same thing. What's it like being Puerto Rican in Moundsville? That's like being at Jamboree in the Hills 24/7.
Let me tell you something. If you've ever been around
I'm from Moundsville.
where no one is your race, okay?
We have one black
No.
kid in our school, bro. John Marshall.
Okay?
I've heard that a couple times actually.
It's tough.
It's horrible.
You know, because a lot of people looked at me as if I was a Mexican border hopper.
Do you get that often? Like the people?
Not now.
Okay.
Not now. But, you know, before, you know, it was rough for me. Like traveling throughout places, you know, like I've always had that, you know, people judging me on the spot.
Right.
You know, not even giving me a chance to get to know me before they, you know, say, hey, you know, you got your green card.
Ouch.
You know, so yeah, that's a part of my life that's pretty touchy because, you know,
Right.
now I see the changes. Like, people are not as racist, you know, anymore as it used to be. Now, I grew up around racism, police brutality. I mean, I've been beaten down
Right.
by police officers just for no reason.
For being a kid.
You know, just for me being me. You know, I took a lot of abuse, and
Really?
I've had a lot of racism because, you know, I've always had a thing for white women, and, you know, that just wasn't working at the time
Right.
back years ago.
Where the white women at? So, is that why you weren't like in a huge rush to go back home once you were here?
No, I collected enough money and learned all I could, and then I got the fuck out. But before I left, okay, mind you, I was alone. My girl had left me.
Mhm.
So, make a long story short, you know, I kind of linked up with her aunt. And we
My man!
had a baby together, which is my beautiful son. You know, so regardless of how the situation went down,
Family gang.
that is the reason why. That's the reason why I kept returning to the valley, because I had
Okay.
a baby here.
That makes sense.
Now, mind you, I did get married. I did it the right way.
Right.
And I did move away, but, you know, there was times in my life where, you know, we just ended up coming back. And then after we got a divorce, you know, I kept coming
Billy
back.
Blaze is in the building. Sorry,
Billy
bro.
Blaze?
Didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
He's the ant smashing. First off, thank you so much for electric peanut butter cookies. We gave Amplify a shout out, but thank you for bringing that over and sending it over.
Bro.
I need one of these.
Yes.
If I win the Cheer Choice Awards, what do I gotta do to get one of these?
I need one as well.
You gotta
Definitely.
twerk on the strip, son.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Hold
You act
on,
like
give
I
me-
won't do it, bro.
I'll get up on this. I'll get up on this stool right now.
No.
Give me some action over here.
Hold that stool.
You know what I mean? Like we
All
can
right,
get a fat
bro.
going.
Listen, we can. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of.
I'll do
like-
something strange for one of them.
Saying, bro.
I'm getting a free show.
Do
back
something
here.
strange for one of them chains. You know what I'm
me
saying,
one, bro. I need me one too. Shit.
Damn.
But I'm so glad you made it home, dude. I honestly can't wait to sit down and get to talk to you.
Hope you had an amazing trip, bro.
But now, let me switch gears real fast. Like, when did you really like realize you had a flair for this painting thing? Like, I know you said you had been drawing, you learned how to tattoo. When did you like grab a brush and was like, yo, okay, so like maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Well, it took me getting arrested to figure that out, because I started off in my youth as a graffiti artist.
Thank you.
You know, I lived in Miami, Florida, from a real young age.
Right.
It was a real tough city to live in. And, you know, back in my day, you know, we didn't have the video games to sit down and play. You had to leave, come back when the lights came on, you know.
Facts.
So being out there, learning the graffiti trade, you know.
Graffiti trade. What was your tag name? Everybody got one. Every graffiti artist I've ever known in my life.
And I don't give nobody permission to call me this, but back in my day, it was Six Pack. And I do want to brag about one thing. I was Jacksonville's most wanted at one time for the graffiti. They said I did over $350,000 worth of damage.
Let's go.
Artwork.
Six pack.
So-
Legend over here.
There was like a $20,000 reward for me, for my, you know, for
For your capture.
for me, for my capture, right?
For spray painting.
So everyone, my family included, everyone turned me in. Everyone turned me in. Every single person I knew turned me in. But there was only one problem. They had to catch me in the act.
Facts.
Yep.
So they didn't get the pleasure of that, you know, because I already knew I was hot.
So you stalked.
Yeah, no.
Walter said I like the art plug even better.
So that was my cue to pick up a paintbrush and say, let me do this
Right.
to where I won't get in trouble. So there's where my style began.
Okay.
I started with the graffiti,
I can see that in a
the
lot.
colors that I use and everything, you know, like there's no prejudice when it comes to colors and graffiti. You know, you gotta
Right.
slam the brightest colors, you gotta be the hottest
Vibrant as
out
hell.
there, you know, so
Sparks actually brought up a good point for you. She's told her and Maddie were talking about Maddie, you know what I mean, painting.
mhm.
You should start doing videos teaching people
How to paint.
how to paint. Like when you start your start your shit.
If it ever gets to that point, I would love nothing
I will
more.
record you while you start
Okay,
a thing. We can
'cause-
start from the beginning. You give a little explanation.
Because there's something that I do have to say about that too. You know, it's not like I've never done that. No.
Right.
It's no secret. You know, I may not act like it, but I'm a Christian, and I did go to church before in my life. I don't anymore.
Right.
But I would go with the youth, and I would take 50 kids or so, and we would paint up the building. We would paint murals all over the church youth building.
They need stuff like
So
that.
like I this is what I would do, and I wouldn't charge a penny. I wouldn't charge a penny to do that, you know. And in fact, when it comes to kids, I don't charge a penny for anything. Face painting,
No, you
a
never
child's
have.
painting,
Yeah,
or whatever. Like
You
that,
never
that's. I don't need the money that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I do that from my heart. You know.
See them smiles.
That's something that I enjoy. It brings me pleasure. Is looking out for the kids.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Much love for that, bro, for sure.
Well, no, that's one thing I can honestly say, that since I've been in the picture, I've seen him give away more artwork than he sold, and I can say that wholeheartedly. And that's kind of why, like I said, it's been over a year, and I've never really heard you open up about your past. And I know that when you walk out of a room, people always, I wonder what makes him tick. I enjoy this little window into your past, and I think they do too. I would genuinely like to see you start making more content around artwork. I feel like it would get a better push. I feel like people could actually use that in like
put it to
You know,
use.
I honestly, I would love nothing more.
And like a good
But-
like a good paid lady of the
but-
night, I'm here. Use me.
Right, but just to be honest, you know, like the time and the effort it takes to put into a painting a mural, whether it's for the cloud or whether it's just painting on canvas.
For you,
Now
10
I'm,
minutes.
I'm pretty fast because like I was bred for that shit. I was born for that shit. I had to be able to paint with dogs chasing you, police sirens going off.
That'd be crazy.
That'd have been lit, though.
And, you know,
That'd
and
have been a hell of
still
a rush.
trying to get your shit done.
For real.
You know? So I'm used to that.
What was your scariest encounter?
Good night,
With
Sparks.
the, you know what I mean? Like you're painting,
Hold on.
getting into it. What was like? You know what I mean?
My scariest encounter, I was in a building with a group of guys, and it was like a abandoned crazy house. What do you call those places?
Abandoned,
Insane asylum?
Insane asylums or whatever. And as we were in there spray painting, some lady called the police, seen us, you know, like breaking into the place. So she called the police, and we didn't know that they were on the way. But instead of the police coming through, they sent the police dogs in.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Okay, so after we got pulled out of there rudely by these fucking German shepherds, okay,
Jesus.
yeah, I'm gonna say that was the scariest encounter of my life.
I would fucking say so. Jesus.
And you know, and then being I was so young, you know, it was my first time going to jail.
Good night, Tanesme.
You know, it was my first time going to jail.
Night, Sparks.
The police thought it was funny. Of
course
said,
they
oh,
did.
you know, and they took a broomstick and they pretty much swept all of our faces, all of us. You know, like they,
Ignorant as fuck.
you know, yeah, it was ignorant, but
Yeah.
you know, we took a broom to the face. You know that day, but that was the scariest encounter I've had. I've had plenty others, but this was the most. That's what you asked for. I give. That's what I
Yeah,
give.
no, Jesus. I'd say hands down.
Okay.
And like, what?
You
How
know-
how crazy is it now that like from when you were younger doing graffiti and getting in trouble for it to now, a lot of bigger cities actually offer it as a community cleanup, where they actually pay local street artists to you know what I mean, or allow them to
well,
showcase
you
their
know,
talents on
that-
certain buildings. That's got to chap your asses a little bit.
I don't worry about it because I had a good time either way. You know, doesn't matter. I still loved what I did. I was always competitive. I've always had to compete against other crews, and you know, I was the character man. You know, my job was specifically to paint the characters, while everybody
That
else
explains
had
a lot.
lettering.
Yeah.
You know, I was
explains a
in
lot.
charge of characters, so as long as I had my shit done, you know, I was good.
But that
I
also
didn't have to
explains why
worry
you're
about the rest of the mural.
That just
You know.
explains why you're so good with portraits and
and
shit.
why you're so quick at it
and-
because
why you're so fast. Because
it blows people away when you tell them that like I watched him do this whole fucking painting and it took him 2 days and it's an entire wall the size of a garage door.
night, Maddie. Night,
Like
Rick.
the average artist, it would take him a couple days for that kind of shit. And he can have it if you push him, he'll have it done in a day.
Did that like what, an hour?
That was an hour and a half,
That was an hour and a half. Bro.
and all he had to do was finish up the hat when he
Yeah,
came
he
back.
had everything done but painting the hat.
Got my man blushing again.
You know what I mean? All right, let's switch it up for a second. Good night, Shay.
Night, Vicky.
What's it like dealing with me every day?
I
don't get to ask Sadie this question, so I'll ask you. What's it like dealing with me every day,
He sounds
all
nervous.
day?
honestly, you know, I can relate to you on a daily basis because I've never had a normal friend.
I'll take that.
You know, I don't have normal friends. You know,
That's a plus.
even from my past.
Night,
till
Maddie. I
now,
love you, baby.
You know, we egged each other on. You know, we made each other do the worst possible things you could think of. You know, and
He's the idea guy.
I'm used to it.
dumb
You know
enough
what
to
I'm
do
saying? So I
He's
can
I'm
deal with
used
you.
to
I can
it.
deal with you.
Okay.
This is why I'm always spitting out little things here and there. You know, it's not because I want the viewers to see it. It's because I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a personal fucking laughter out of this shit. You know. But
I feel like I would be exhausting to work around.
The truth.
You'll be alright, bro.
I don't know. You get to deal with me a couple hours a day. I annoy myself.
Yeah, but you know, you keep us on our toes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, facts.
I might bring you back down to earth, but you know,
Sometimes you do, like... I mean, I know it's for my own good, too, but there's times he's like, maybe not. No. Why?
That's all I ever hear you tell me.
See? That's because I get it. Shit rolls downhill.
it's like dealing with a fucking... with a giant toddler.
Well, I mean,
You
I'm
just
stuck
gotta,
with him all
you know-
fucking day, bro. Of course I'm gonna act like a giant toddler.
Gigantic teenager. That's it.
I'm a giant toddler.
But no, I had to ask, because, I mean, everybody else gets me in little doses. Only him and Sadie get, like, the full me. Huh? See? Ask. Like, what's it like?
I want to ask, but I don't want to know the answer.
I'll ask. Shit, tell me. Let me see here. I got my little cheat sheet here. Let's see. Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh,
that's
you
a
know
good one.
some,
Ooh.
You know some shit's about to. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yes, reread it.
What's your favorite music to listen to while you're painting?
Honestly and truthfully, nothing. Not a damn thing. I like my peace. I like my quiet. When I'm painting, it takes me to another place. And I can't have music. I don't give a fuck how good it sounds. I can't have that interfering with my happiness. You know, it's a quiet place. When I paint, I leave this reality and I go to another reality where I'm like in charge of my own world, you know, and that's the best way I can say it. You know, like music just doesn't cut it for me when it comes to the art. I know it might work for certain people, but I mean, I can listen to music while I'm painting. You know, it's not like I haven't before, but
Right.
But if it's my choice, I don't need nothing. I don't.
As Jessica says, the painting is your music.
Yes, see, it is. You know, it's like I can't play instruments, I can't sing, I can't dance, but when I'm painting, I can do all those things. And you know, I'm in my own reality. The things of the world don't stay in my head when I'm painting. I don't think about problems. I don't think about issues. I don't think about anything. Like, I'm at peace with my life, and you know, I'm good with that.
See, and that is probably one way that I'm like totally opposite. I have to listen to music no matter what to shut everything else down for a minute.
Right,
the
but
feeling you get
honestly,
with painting is what it's what I chased with drugs for years.
You know,
what I mean? Just
honestly,
being real.
no, you know, no offense or nothing, but you know, I was born in the early '70s.
Right.
You know, so there was a different time. The music was different back then. You know, now when I listen to music today, I can still vibe to it. I can still get down with it, but
Doesn't hit you.
you know, like the lyrics are just disappointing to me. You know, it's you don't feel the love that we had back in the early '70s.
They really don't have like
There's no
R&B
love
anymore.
songs. There's no that old school new edition type shit.
So you're a here and now.
I promise to love faithfully. Shut up.
That's you, right?
Yeah. No, I do like my classic rock. So, and I am from Jacksonville, and I did work for Leonard Skinner. I mean, I worked for Judy Van Zandt.
Ooh, explain.
What?
Okay, well, living in Jacksonville, you had to work.
I heard his ears kick. Ooh, music.
This is where Mike chimes in.
And this is where I got my love for classic rock. I worked for Judy Van Zandt. I worked at her restaurant on Jacksonville Beach. And
Now, like, did you work there or were you painting there?
no, I was working a job.
Oh, okay, big bet.
Yeah.
Big bet.
Yeah.
All right.
But she owned the restaurant, so I was dishwashing. And then they gave me an opportunity to learn how to cook their type of food. But I was cooking at another restaurant as well, so it was like I just did it to work there because, the environment.
Oh, right. Hell, I get it. I'd do it too. Fuck.
Thanks, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because shit's live on Jacksonville Beach. You want to be on the scene.
Oh, I bet.
You have to be.
I guess that's what like you saying that is kind of why you know what I mean, because I don't feel like I would choose Ohio or West Virginia over really anywhere in Florida.
Well, actually, I come from big cities.
Right. I feel like you would
for
hate
me,
it here.
for me being here, it was different. It was a culture shock. But there was one thing that I liked best about the Valley that I liked the best, and that I was gonna live every day. When you live in the big city and you there's so much going on. You could be enjoying yourself at a festival and somebody comes and shoots up half the damn place.
Okay.
Yeah,
you don't have that problem around here.
I don't have that problem around here. I don't have to worry about being robbed, stabbed, killed, just because I want, I flash a little bread trying to buy a blunt at the store.
Heard.
It's a different lifestyle. I was raised in some of the worst ghettos of America. Now, I don't care who believes me or not.
Right.
But this is what makes me the person that I am, is that I know what it's like to have to deal with gangs on a daily basis.
Right.
Deal with murderers, jack boys.
So you just
police.
you just knew you could have a better life.
I knew I could have, I knew that I could survive here. And, a lot of people don't know this about me, but, I was a felon before I was even 20 years old.
Right.
I did a grand theft auto, and yes, I ran people over, and yes, I did a little time, but that's over 30 years ago.
That's gangster. Sorry.
But honestly, like, I had to.
Shit happens.
There was, it's different for a lot of you people that have families. You have people that care about you. But what if you didn't? What if you're just a teenager and you have no choice and all you have is the street looking out for you?
No.
And if you don't do certain things, they just look at you like, hey,
You gotta survive, bro.
you're a punk,
You
and
gotta
they're not
do
gonna
to
deal with that
survive.
shit. So yeah, I've done a lot of things in my life, but this is what brings me my peace here, is knowing that my grandkids don't have to go through that.
Right.
My kids don't have to go through that.
Right.
Like I've had my kids in Florida and it wasn't good.
Right.
Now at least,
I can
like
see
they
that.
have a fair shot. I didn't have a fair shot. I was a convicted felon. I couldn't get a job. I couldn't work anywhere.
Right.
There was too much competition. You needed a resume. I couldn't finish school because of gangs and shit like that.
Right.
So I didn't have a chance. I was dark skinned,
Right.
So
And in the 70s.
like the only thing that had to offer me was fucking fast foods or or hard labor jobs that
Yeah, no. fuck that.
so I had to learn some trades just to get by, but after working so hard and losing everything you have, you know, I got to the point where I wasn't going to do it no more. My kids got old enough, and I told my family, I said, listen, you know, you guys choose to live like this, but me, I don't have to.
Right.
I said, I'm going to leave, you know, I'm going to leave, and I'm going to become an artist, and I don't care if I fucking die, you know?
Right.
I'm just leaving. Like, this is not for me. I knew
Right.
that lifestyle just wasn't for me anymore. I was getting arrested every other day, you know?
Right.
So, you know, I made those changes for myself, and I moved all over the East Coast, moved to the West Coast, went to Montana, Cali.
Montana, what was that like? Please enlighten me on how Montana went. Can I have a soda out of there, Bob?
It was the most beautiful state I've ever seen, but I just couldn't deal with it. I was too cityfied.
Appreciate you.
You know, I was too
Right.
cityfied, so I did enjoy it for a small time, but, you know, I had to cut my losses there.
Is that where you picked up the my tools? Give it to him. Give
No,
it to him.
that comes from the valley.
Give him that valley. Give it to him. What do white people eat?
Taters and dogs. You know you white people eat taters and dogs.
It's my tools. My hacksaw.
This man.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
One time for the one time.
These are my tools, my hacksaw. Now go wash your ass. Wash your ass in the creek. And then come eat some taters and dogs.
That's Moundsville.
Facts.
Oh my god, bro.
Facts.
That is Mountain.
No, Mountown is yins. Wash your ass in the creek. You know?
Facts.
You gotta throw the yins in there, baby.
Facts.
You ain't yins in it, you ain't Mountown in it.
God damn it.
Sorry. I meant no harm. I love all my Moundsvillians.
My McDonald's.
My toe.
My hacksaw.
The first time I ever heard him called Mountain Billy. I've been here my whole damn life. That's the first time I ever heard.
heard that shit.
Then you know what? Then this is probably leading into like the best question of the night. So, you finally hit it to where people know who you are as an artist. You are an artist. You've made it that far. You got you a whip. Like, you got some money in your pocket. What's that like? Take me through those emotions. You know what I mean?
Well, it's different.
Having to get a ride every day. Like,
It's different because I didn't have a license for 10 years. You know, it's been 10 years since I've been able to drive due to not paying child support.
right.
And the reason why I stopped paying my child support,
It's like
was-
story time with Papa Plug.
okay, was because I was told that my daughter was dying of leukemia. You know, so I gave up my home and everything I owned to try to help save my daughter, get her the medications she needed. But long story short, it was a lie. It was just a ploy to get extra money from me. So at that point, I said, okay, listen, I love my kid, I love my daughter, but I'm not paying anymore. I said, I'll take care of my child. I'll pay her cash. I'll buy her whatever she needs. And I knew I was going to lose my license. You know, I already knew it.
Right.
But
That's the first thing that goes.
when you go through that feeling of knowing that your child is dying,
Oh, fuck that.
and then to find out, okay, it's a lie. You know, like that was it for me. Like I lost everything I had to try to save my daughter, also that she can get some extra cash money. You know,
Oh.
And that's not even the worst of it. That's not even
How
the
does
worst
it get worse than that?
It is worse. And I'm not, trying to put my business out there or anything, but
No, but I've heard you talk to this daughter about this. Like, I've heard that.
But the way my daughter was conceived, and I'm not proud to say this, but I was date raped. I was date raped. I was doing a job. I was offered some drinks. I took it. And I woke up, no clothes on.
She stole your seed.
She pretty much, like, I'm waking up. I feel like if you ever been choked out, and then you're waking up. I was waking up to that feeling with my daughter's mother saying, I told you not to come inside of me. I didn't even know what I even did. She said, oh, you picked the perfect time because I was ovulating. So, obviously she had it planned all along. I just didn't know. I'm there painting the house. Offer me a drink, I'm going to take it. I was young. I was stupid. I just got out of jail. I needed some money. And this is what happens to me. So, like this was devastating for my life. This is one reason why I couldn't take it no more. This is why I would rather die. I left to die. I didn't leave to be an artist. Yeah, I told my family, I'm going to be an artist. I don't give a fuck. I was expecting to die, but it didn't happen. What happened was my art exceeded, and I kept getting little opportunities here and there, and if it didn't work out for me, I fucking moved. This is the first time in 20 years that I haven't moved to another state. I've been here for 5 years now in the Valley. That's unheard of. My own family can't even believe I'm still in the same state or same area. Because I'm used to flexing out when shit goes wrong.
Right.
And then, imagine trying to do all this shit with no vehicle. Imagine living out there and you have nobody. You don't have somebody your own skin tone color. So you don't have the people to understand you like I needed people to understand me.
Right.
It was tough. So, what was your question again? Let me come back to that question. What was that?
Fuck, I forget what I even asked now.
Yeah, I was.
It was about music. That's what I said.
No, that was yours 20 minutes ago.
But
Catching up.
I think it was
The vehicle with the money.
right. What's it like?
Right.
Coming back
So,
to that feeling
okay.
of having
Right,
money,
exactly.
having a vehicle, like getting your life back.
okay, so throughout my life, my bank account's been beat down. My life has been beat down. And now that I have a vehicle, I bought the first vehicle that I could possibly get. It was the Jeep, 03 Jeep.
Shout out Stasky.
And it was the biggest rust bucket piece of shit that I've ever seen. Okay. But that vehicle, I took that vehicle in as a child. It gave me my freedom back. Mm-hmm. It gave me a chance to drive again.
You have put a lot of work into that.
You know what I'm saying? So
gotta give you credit on that one. Got to.
Like I've given all that I could for this Jeep, and I could easily be riding around in a brand new car right now, easily.
Facts.
But
Facts.
my shit's paid off. I'm hooking it up.
It looks nice.
I'm in my own time and my own pace. I'm not trying to be extravagant, but I'm fucking proud. I'm proud of being able to have that right now.
Right.
I didn't have that for 10 years.
So how'd you get around then? You know what I mean? Like you're getting back and forth to work and shit. How'd you get
I had
around?
a lot of bribing to do.
Y'all feel free to chime in with questions.
There was a lot of bribing. I've got into relationships that I really shouldn't have. And, a lot of the times,
Out of necessity.
I was trapped in these situations where, I can't afford to live by myself, so I have to move in with somebody.
Right.
And then I have to comply with their rules. Oh, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. How many times have I get kicked out of my life? I can't even count. Just because, you know, they want shit their way, you know?
Right.
But I still, you know, I still had to hustle my ass off. I did tattoos to make a living. I painted when I could. And, you know, when situations got bad, there was a time I went homeless. I had to live in a fucking, one of those fucking, what do you call those rooms? Where,
like the storage.
the
space.
storage unit. Yeah. I lived in a storage unit. I still kept all my money. And, you know, I got a membership at the gym so I can take showers and shit. And I just stacked my money. Stayed, you know, my mother offered to help me out. She was like, look, I'll send you some cash. Just get out. I was like, no. I was like, just like before. I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out of this shit. I refused to help. And I was in Kentucky, Lexington. The worst.
Oh, it had to be shitty.
The worst.
Puerto Rican in
city.
Lexington.
Yes, in Lexington. So
They probably thought you was lost.
They probably thought you were Cuban. They probably thought you were Cuban.
But doesn't matter. You know, I did what it took for me to get out of that jam. And this is why I don't go back home. You know, I go back every so often to visit my mom, see my family.
Right.
I don't stay there long because they're, you know, I love Jacksonville. It's my hometown. But that place is not for me, you know.
Right.
I get more love from the people here than I'll ever get in my own city.
If you
know
tried
what
to
I'm saying?
leave now,
I'm appreciated more here. This is what helps me to stay is because people actually do care.
We fucking love
You
you,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
facts.
Like you don't know how hard it is.
Your family gang.
How hard it was for me just to get.
All right, I'm tired of watching
Just to
everybody
get,
say, "Give
you
me
know.
a fucking hug, dude. Come here."
I'm sorry, I don't
Give 'em a
mean to bring anyone down, but this is the truth. Y'all, you know, you wanted to ask me stuff, and I'm just being honest and
No, and that's
sincere,
what I-
you know, like I don't have a reason to lie. I've been in this valley for 5 years. I've had beef with absolutely no one. You know,
This is your home, bro.
like
If you
you're
left
home,
now,
you
there'd
know.
be an uprising.
Home's where your heart is, bro, and your heart's here with
hey,
everybody
you know,
else.
and
what I
I'm
mean?
glad because all the times that I moved, I was searching for home.
Right.
You know, because home wasn't home to me.
Well, you found one, bro.
So
Facts.
Home's here
being
with us.
out here, you know, I felt the love, and it made me want to stick around for my grandkids, and you know, at the time, you know, I was living in fucking Boggs Run, in the middle of fucking nowhere. I had no opportunity for shit. I didn't have a car to even get out of the fucking house, but it made it possible. Billy Blaze made it possible for me. My life is together now, and I owe it to that man.
Facts.
Shout out Billy
No,
Blaze.
facts.
I don't
bro.
care
Great human.
how many.
Bill is so
Things
much
I
more
painted.
real than y'all think.
I don't care how many businesses I've painted, restaurants, food trucks. Doesn't matter what I painted. Nothing compares to what he's done for me. So
No, facts.
he's helped me get my life to where I needed to be. So now I feel like
Somehow you're in debt to him. You know
I
what I mean?
feel human again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, see, and that's way better answer than I thought. Just gotta be honest.
Truth. You know?
All right, what's your favorite outdoor activity, bro?
You know as well as I do, we're fishermen, baby. We are fucking fishermen.
My man.
Okay.
We
I'm a
fishing.
saltwater
Hey,
fisherman,
bro.
but I'm learning
It's coming.
how to do this bass thing.
It's almost time.
Jesse Marshall said you have a family here and that she can't wait to see you this week. Jennifer Ann said he leaves now and I'm hunting him down.
We'll get that can of us, man.
Yeah, we will. We'll come looking for you with the buzz, gang.
Shay Campbell, it's hard to catch all the comments, especially when you're deep in conversation.
That's
Normally
why
some-
looking,
yeah.
I'm looking.
Normally somebody points them out to me.
But like, I feel bad whenever I notice a comment and you guys are talking. I don't want to interrupt you guys talking. So I'm like, and then I forget because we're high. Let's be honest. So then we forget the comment even happened.
Well, that's what all the hubbub was about Friday. Dude came in. He'd only been in lives like twice. Comes in. I guess made a couple comments. I had said hi to him, so like I acknowledged his existence. But apparently I didn't see his comments, and that's why he snapped out in the thing. And he's y'all smoke fake shit and rah 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 because we missed his comments. I was like, bro, I missed my daughter's comments in the comments. I missed my moderator's comments.
What grade are we in now?
All right, bro, you ready? Let's go. Favorite non-bedroom place to throw down.
He said,
Wait, you caught me a little off guard. Your favorite non-bedroom place to do the hoogie boogie.
horizontal combo.
Man, this
Muffin stuff.
This escalated quickly.
Hey, I was tired of the sad shit, bro. We gotta get creative over
Muff
here.
them and stuff them.
Here we go.
You know the Muffin Man?
I'm gonna
The
say
Muffin
down the
Man?
creek. Down the creek.
Down the creek?
Okay. Down by the creek.
If you were told you could only paint one thing for the rest of your life,
Hey,
what would you paint?
Hold on. Bill Smith said Art Plug is a great man. That's why I hired him, and we'll never let him go.
That's why I love you, big dog.
We fucking love you, Bill.
Art Plug had to leave for a short time. It was a couple weeks. I have the original picture the day Art Plug walked back into the cloud. I have that picture. Right. It was
All right. What was
5
that
minutes
you,
after.
What was that you were asking me?
If you could only, they told you you're only allowed to paint one picture and one picture only for the rest of your life, what would you paint? If you had to, it could be the only thing you paint, but what would you paint?
I'm gonna say women.
all right. He be putting donks on these.
Hey,
Listen,
you know, I'm just spitting truth here. You know, I love to paint all kinds of shit, but you know, like if it was the only thing I could do, I just, you know, I think it's a beautiful thing. You know,
well, facts.
it's just if I'm gonna paint something, I'm gonna paint something beautiful. You know,
He's like,
be a woman.
Look at.
he said, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" Bill said, "I will never let him go. He will
I
get
ain't
hunted
going
down
nowhere.
and drugged back. Period."
I ain't going nowhere.
The second that thought hits his mind, someone's
I ain't going nowhere.
We know too many people in too many states.
facts. You couldn't get away now.
Yeah, we're coming
Between-
after you, bro.
Between me and Bill's account, we put one bolo up.
I
I'll know where you're.
ain't-
I'll know
I ain't
you.
going nowhere.
I'll have a Google map to you.
Location.
Facts. One post.
Don't
I
even
got
worry,
you.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'll have somebody outside wherever you're sitting.
I'm happy to say I'm home.
I'm gonna put an
You know,
airbag in that
I'm
dog
home.
on his neck.
Facts.
Jack. Put a low jack on his ass.
That Jeep's gonna have an air tag on it somewhere.
Oh,
Watch.
he gonna get a tracker somewhere stuck in his ass.
He's gonna go on a vacation, and I'm gonna panic.
coming
He's
back,
outside his
right?
20-mile radius. Where he going?
Hold up.
Just saying.
Time to turn around.
Any questions?
You guys had covered every single. Hold on.
Go ahead. Go.
Oh no, I'm scanning through them right now.
you-
What's some on the
We can
list?
pull a few from the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull some Discord questions in. Let's get there. Walter said, "We will hunt you down."
There you go. You're picking whatever ones you want to do.
What is one story that happened that makes you happy no matter what? Okay. What is one story of yours that happened that makes you happy no matter what? Whether it's births, whatever. What is that one feel good moment that's it for you?
The only thing that really brings like the joy in my heart, you know, is knowing that my mother's proud of me right now. She's still alive. She's in her 70s.
right.
She just had a birthday.
I've
on
actually
the
gotten to
10th.
meet his mom. I got to talk to her. Ha!
And like that's that's the main thing that brings me joy is because I don't know my family. I don't know any of my family. I just know my mom.
Right.
I know my siblings. You know, I barely know my father. You know, and I was raised with a stepfather. So I mean, I really don't know like my family. I don't know of them or anything. So like my mom is like it for me, and for her to be proud of me, even though the situations that I've been through in my life, she's like the only one that's stuck by me through thick and thin.
I can totally.
So that's what does it for me, is just knowing that she's not looking at me with disgust. Like, damn, motherfucker, you could have done better, or you could have, you know what I mean? Like, she's actually proud of my progress throughout the years. She's seen me at my lowest, and she's seen me succeed every day. She's very proud. So that's it. That's what does it for me.
I like that.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I understand completely.
So if you could smoke with anyone, alive or dead, who would it be?
Good question.
Smoke with anyone.
Alive or dead?
Whew. I'm gonna say Billy Blaze. That motherfucker there, bro.
He's fun to smoke with.
I I love you guys, and I don't want anyone to feel left out.
No.
I was thinking you
But
would.
you asked me the truth, like I'm smoking with the weed father. You know what I'm saying? Like
Understood.
I don't care who lived and died, bro. Like,
Right.
that's my dog, And if I could smoke with anyone in the world, be with him.
Facts. No.
I
Facts.
I'll pass on Snoop Dogg. I'll pass on Tyson.
Right, because he's
You know
already
what I'm
smoked
saying?
with him. So, like, by default.
I'll pass on any celebrity out here. That real shit.
No.
Not even. I'm not saying this to sound cool.
No,
Or
no,
to act cool because it's my boss man or whatever. No, it has nothing to do with that. The man he is.
No, facts.
Just from what he's accomplished and what he's done, like I hold the utmost respect for him. Like,
Absolute
like I'll
facts.
salute this motherfucker any day, every day.
I would want to smoke with Kate Savage and Billy Blaze. Just saying.
I got to smoke with Kate.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Smoking with Kate was fun.
It was.
Watching her get tattooed, even though I was throttled.
That was even fun.
I look bad even in the video. Woo! Good gravy.
So what's the weirdest thing you've ever painted?
Yep.
Just turn
What's
around.
the weirdest thing I've ever painted?
But you
wanna
painted
say?
Zuck with an eggplant in his mouth.
That's nothing, bro.
I knew that's what you were going to say. We have to show it off.
We already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Friday.
This is the weirdest thing I ever painted, and they put me in this position. They
Dustin.
forced my hand. They,
Go ahead, give him the play.
They didn't. They didn't take the warnings. They called me out. I asked them nicely, stop being bullies. Stop giving my man hot shit.
Look at Joey. He said,
You did it on purpose. You knew it was coming.
and those baby bottle nips.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Old Plug Donald. Again, if you guys could have seen the grin on his face.
I saw that picture while driving. I about wrecked.
I would rather seen that or him walk into her store.
Oh, him walking into her store was absolutely priceless. Because like I said, we were trying to find somewhere to eat. I was like, yo, whoever said that cone was good. And he's like, all right, bet. And right as we were pulling in, I was like, I wonder if Jasmine's working.
Chicken sucks.
We come through the door. Boom. We walk in. Not only is she working.
First person I see staring at me, I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry what I did to your man.
And then Brandon.
And she laughed.
And then Brandon, Cameron, and Diane come in 2 hours later. He's face first, right with her.
Once again, I'm sorry.
And then an hour later, here comes Dustin with Brittany.
Once again,
Same day.
I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah.
well done.
It's a good picture.
It's good, bro. Proud of it.
Should be on a shirt.
It really should. I'd wear
Oh,
it.
that's
I would.
funny material.
I'd wear it.
I'd rock the hell out of that.
I'd wear it.
I don't
Fuck
think-
yeah.
Merch link in bio.
Shame.
Shame hoodies. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shame hoodies.
Yeah,
Shame
yeah,
hoodies, bro.
yeah, just get shame, and then have just the silhouette
There,
of it
hey, there's
in
a
the
lot
letters
of
of
motherfuckers
shame.
that can be shamed right now, you know.
Look, we'll get shame real big on it, and you'll have the this in the letters. So it won't be the whole picture, but you know exactly what's in them letters. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know. That's
You know what I'm saying?
So wrong on every level.
I'm pretty good at Photoshop.
Got
Just
it.
make real good postcards for the
Listen.
holidays.
Listen.
I did save the picture before Facebook said.
I
was so mad about that.
I've got it. What is your all-time favorite painting you've ever painted?
Oh, all-time favorite. Damn. Do you know how many paintings I've done?
Listen, time. I got to take a stroll with him down memory lane on his Facebook where we went through some of his older work and stuff. I thought it was hard enough with the ones I knew about to help him get ideas. You can't pick 3 random words and slap them together and he doesn't have a fucking painting of it, and I can promise you that. Whether it's on a saw, a dresser, a fucking door frame, a wall, a fucking birdhouse, whatever, jean jacket, shoes, boots.
Spaghetti, hot dogs, and taters.
I'm sure he's got one on a wall somewhere in a fucking restaurant. Like,
Well,
so what's your favorite one? Because I can't think of.
well, there was a time we had a family reunion in Puerto Rico.
That'd be dope.
And I couldn't attend, but I painted 2 large banners of my family crest. One from my mother's side, one from from my mom's side of the family, from my dad's side of the family, and they got to hang them up there. So my whole entire family got to
Right.
be at this event.
That would be pretty
So
dope.
like my mom was proud, because that's like the highlight. That's like seeing a family crest, life-size family crest.
Right.
It especially at a family reunion, it kind of brings pride. Like you feel your family pride.
And the fact that you did it.
So the fact that I did it, and I wasn't there, so my mother got the.
You weren't there, but you were there.
But my mother got the,
Right.
she was proud to say, hey,
Yeah. Mike did it.
my son did this, so
Big bet.
that's my favorite one, family crest.
It's actually a good question, too. Just saying. I love the picture you did for my son, Brad. Oh, okay, yeah, Brady's, what was it, brother-in-law? When you did him and her for, Brady had you do it for their wedding.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I can pick one favorite, although that Pika pool is pretty cool. Just saying. Yeah, I mean,
Need a Power
Yeah,
Rangers
Pikachu.
painting, bro. Need some Power Rangers.
we do need a Power Ranger painting.
Green Ranger gang.
Yeah.
JDF. We need that.
Rest in peace.
I need that.
Your boobs are an ass, man.
Oh, the ass all day long, gang. What? We out here. Big booties are us.
Ty McDonald, what up?
I like both. I'm just happy to be there.
See, you can't have the best of both worlds anymore, man. If
Sade's got
big
titties in
butt,
her butt.
Like, I'm
no
like,
titties.
where?
If
We
you
have-
got titties, no butt.
Yeah, but
I mean,
either
it's just-
one. If you have either one, I don't care. I'm just happy to be there.
Man.
Ooh, what's your biggest fear?
Hanging with
Oh man, my
White people
biggest
shit.
fear.
White people shit.
White people shit. That is pretty scary.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this. I done lived through all my fears. I ain't worried about a damn thing. Like I'm being dead ass serious. Like, there's nothing in my heart that makes me feel scared.
I'm afraid of drowning.
You know what I'm saying? Now I
say
don't like drowning. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm terrified of it.
But I'm
That and
gonna hold my
spiders.
breath and swim the fuck off. You You know, like if I can help it, you know,
I'm
if it's
swimming.
something I can
He
help.
said I'm gonna hold my breath and swim.
Yeah,
the fuck
no,
off.
I'm
He's
I don't care what told me.
but
Steven,
but
what's up?
Hold on. There is one thing I am scared of,
Aha, here we go. I knew it.
and that's heights.
Yes.
Okay.
Like being on a ladder or being up high.
Fallen Immortal says you need another hug.
Thank you.
Got you.
Sudden stop at the bottom and it's a lot worse
Facts.
than the big guy.
Facts, because you know how they do the whole bowling ball and the feather? Bullshit, that bowling ball's coming at Mach fucking 10.
Right.
Just saying.
Guys hit the ground hard.
But still, even through that fear of me being on a scaffold or a ladder, I still managed to get my shit done.
He does get it done, but he does look
You
like
know.
a fucking, he does look like a baby deer the whole time.
Deer eggs, I don't give a fuck. My shit's getting done. I'm not coming down until my work is
You're over
done.
there like,
He
whatever
gets
you
it
do,
done.
Don't look down.
Yeah, so, you know,
He's a Florida boy.
Daniel, what's cracking?
He used to shake the scaffolding.
I got you. Kate says hi. Hi, Kate. Here's a big one.
oh shit.
Do you need to step back for this one?
Who was your biggest inspiration? Like for getting into art, for wanting to be an artist? What was that one person you're like, holy shit, I'm doing that?
Well, it's one artist that
Oprah.
I can't even compete with till
Drake.
today.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Not Bob Ross.
Bill Fleming.
His name is actually Boris Vallejo.
Boris Vallejo. All right.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And
That wasn't his
that
name,
was
man.
my inspiration, and even till today, I feel like I can't compete with this man. I feel like I compete with anyone in the world except this man here.
Boris Karloff.
What?
What's his name?
Vallejo.
Oh!
Like a horror movie character.
Hold on, you gotta see if that breaks up.
No, that's a horror movie character. Boris Karloff. Or an actor or something. He's like a horror movie guy.
Hi, how
Boris
are you?
Valentino.
Vallejo.
Ed McMahon.
Stop it.
Force the animal.
Boris Vallejo.
I didn't say
Now,
Malaysia.
My man's got a 6 head.
You gotta put art in there.
Boris Vallejo.
Go to Boris Vallejo art and look at some of his work, and then you'll understand what I mean.
He was a graffiti artist, wasn't he?
No, he was a fantasy artist.
Holy shit. Talkie
He was an
mushroom.
amazing graffiti artist.
Holy shit.
Yeah, facts. He's definitely a fantasy guy, that's for sure. Can we get the...
He looks like he does like the Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, didn't they make it was like a card set out of his artwork?
They might have. Yeah.
I believe they did because I had it when I was younger. 'Cause I remember a lot of these pictures.
Like women and dragons and
Heavily influenced with some
They're two
fantasy.
of the best things ever. Women
Yeah,
and
so-
Dragons.
And that's back in, this is back in the fucking,
even
you
though
know, they didn't have digital
even though
artwork
he
like
was
that.
my favorite, he wasn't really an inspiration. It was like
So who
trying
inspired
to
you then?
Well, he inspired me, but it wasn't like I felt like I could ever compete with this man. I can never catch up to his level.
I feel like you could.
You know what I mean? Like at the time, you know, when I was younger,
Okay.
that looks like digital artwork on a canvas. You know what I mean?
I see where your love for giving them. You know what I mean?
No.
Look.
Oh man, that bitch is that
Right.
dragon's sexy, bro.
Yeah, it's a very hot dragon.
Well, you asked me, Mark. You asked me, and that's
Dragon's
what it is.
fire,
That's what
bro.
it
That
is.
dragon's
I can
hotter
get
than
with
the one in
that.
Shrek.
Boris Vallejo.
Boris Vallejo. I'm gonna have to look up some more of that actually. Just yeah.
Just to make sure he likes his art.
I gotta double. I'm stuttering. I gotta check some more of that into it. I gotta look at it.
But his style and my style
Look over
are
it.
different.
Look over it once.
You know what I mean? We
twice.
have different styles.
times
so
later.
I'll stick to what I know. He can
Humans
stick to what
who've
he
been
knows.
through a lot end up being the most amazing people. See, Bill, I feel like that's why we all get along so well. Every one of us have been through absolute hell. So therefore, you can empathize with just about everybody. There's nobody that you can't connect with, at least on some level. Art Plug is one of the most, and I said it on, shout out Brant Tom Alonis, Brantcast is an great setup, dude. It was a really fun interview, but I said it then and I'll say it again. The group that we have are some of the most humble people I've ever met in my life. And you still get people that, they want to look at us from our past, or, oh, they did da-da-da. We're not those same people. You know what I mean? We've all been through shit. Clearly, my man's been through, that's why I said I can't even really... All the trouble I got myself into, I did on my own. I didn't have the deck stacked against me. Mm-hmm. So I can't even use that as an excuse. And that's why, well, I have no problem working alongside this man every fucking day, because I know he's going to be there.
He's an inspiration.
Well, my message really is just to let people know that no matter how rough your life can be, if you put your heart and your love into something, you can make anything possible. You just gotta be determined for yourself, because one day you might not have anyone. You might not have anyone in your corner, and then you find yourself alone. And then what do? What happens when you don't have a reason to live no more?
Facts.
You're just gonna lay there and die? That's not me. I know I had a purpose. I had a purpose. I believed it, and I made it. I made my life happen by getting out and finding it on my own. It wasn't gonna come to me. Things in life are not gonna just come to you. You have to go to it. You have to find it.
And if you can't find inspiration with this group, whether it's Dank, Billy Blaze, Michael, myself, Mike, Noodle, Cody, everyone's been through some shit. Everyone has been through some shit.
It's up to you to make shit happen.
You can use that as an excuse to continue being a negative person. You can use that to continue being a negative influence on your own life and everybody else's. Or you can put some fucking action behind it, actually change, and use your story to help somebody else to try to pull them out of that space a little bit fucking faster, so maybe they don't have to learn the hard way like you did. So it drives me nuts when people come, and you know what I mean? I want everyone to come to me when you feel down, but when you have the people that continue coming to you over and over again, that just, I'm giving up. You know what I mean? It isn't that bad. It can be so much fucking worse.
And it's the people that are around you that can that can either influence you or bring you down. And that's what I had. That was a hard lesson I had to learn in my life. That it's the people that you're around.
That
you would
mindset.
much rather be by yourself. You can get further on your own than to be with a group of people that don't understand you, that expect you to be a certain way.
Facts.
And a lot of people stop doing what they love, or they don't even try because they're up somebody else's ass. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there with talent. Lots of people. I'm not the only one with talent.
They're too afraid to bet on
People
themselves.
can sing, people can rap, people can dance.
I forgive Brent Tomonis for what he did to me. See, and I'm glad that you can say that. I don't know the situation. I don't really know Brent past our interview. There's a lot of people in our group that I'm a little bit older than he is. But when you see people actually physically putting in that effort, it's not just I'm doing better. But when you see them physically putting in that effort to try to be better, to try to help the community, it's easy to forgive them at that point. You know what I mean? I have fucked over a lot of people. First things first, you got to forgive yourself. Second off, you'll get their forgiveness when you show them that you deserve it. If you're not gonna put that fucking work in, you're not gonna get that. I'm sorry. Too many people spend way too much time worrying about shit that doesn't matter, when you could go through all kinds of other fuck shit. Life could always be worse.
Hey,
You're living proof of it. You're living proof of it.
I had to turn away from every friend I've ever had, all of my family members. You know, I took my show on the road by myself. I had to leave my kids behind. I had to find what was right for me because I didn't have a reason to live no more. When you lost as much as I've lost and gone through some of the shit that you've gone through, like, my life was over. But I made it happen. Like, I didn't stop in one dead-end ass state where I couldn't succeed. Right. I fucking moved on. You know? There's no excuses. The world's a big place. You don't have to be stuck somewhere. You don't have to go by everybody else's rules. You don't have to stop doing what you love because you have a man or a woman that's so far up your fucking ass that you can't do what you need to be doing.
And distance
okay?
is important
Because
too.
first of all, money don't come easy and money don't grow on trees. So you either have to fucking work hard for your money, and if you're lucky, you can do something that you actually love to do and get paid for it. I'm fucking blessed to be able to say that I can do that.
A lot of people are afraid to step outside of their comfort zone, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid to bet on themselves.
What? I mean, hey, I know about not being in a comfort zone.
Facts.
Trust me.
But that's because we didn't play it safe. You know what I mean? Like, we were willing to bet on ourselves. There's a lot of people that won't. They are already programmed in their mind. This is what I got to do.
It took me 8 years to start my podcast.
You know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid to bet on themselves, and that's why I feel like that's why I keep my life an open book. Everybody can watch the steps. All you got to do is follow in them. Once you change your mindset, that's it. There is no other way to build yourself back up if you keep that same old fucking bullshit mentality.
You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. There's a lot of people who say, "Oh, I can't draw a stick figure."
You learn something.
Motherfucker, if I gave you $20, you draw me a beautiful stick figure. Okay? I mean, I'm just being real here. You know?
Well, it takes practice too. People don't realize
Facts.
that.
Well, it's work.
Doesn't matter. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta give yourself worth. Even if nobody thinks you're worth a damn. Okay? If you believe in yourself, okay, you could pull through whatever life brings. It don't matter what it brings. Okay? Believe in yourself, you will pull through. Everything is gonna be okay. You don't need somebody up your ass. You don't need somebody telling you what to do and how to live your life. Sorry, I just want him to understand that. But
don't
still,
tell me.
you know, we all have a talent. Learn what is yours. A lot of people think, "Well, I ain't got no talent." Well, motherfucker, you're alive. You know, you're breathing. You gotta have a talent. Everyone does. Doesn't matter if it's sexual. Doesn't matter if it's artistic. Use that shit to your advantage.
Dustin said, "You called my number."
Use what you do best. You love it. Just because everybody else don't, that doesn't mean that you need to back off because of what everybody else thinks. Fuck what everybody else thinks. This is your life. Okay? If you ain't handling your own business, then you'll never live your own life. You'll be living your life for everybody else. And when you're miserable as fuck and you can't do anything, it's nobody else's fault. You were brought into this world alone. You're gonna die alone. Don't let no one stop you from your dreams or your goals. Serious talk. I don't give a fuck.
Kate motherfucking Savage is in the building. Love you. Thank you. Listen, I have been jazzed up for this one. Kid, I'd be here in any second for any of those guys. Listen, Kate, first off, we absolutely love you. Second off, Kate is one of those creators that no matter what, you can send her a message. Doesn't matter if you follow her page, you don't follow her page. If you just need somebody to talk to, pretty much anybody in this chat, they got an ear for you. If not, follow any one of the pages. Click the fucking following tab. Click somebody's name. Send them a message. I guarantee you'll get a response. Anything coming up on Pink Sock?
Just the Michael Bolton
That's
episode. Yep, you can find it on allmylinks.com/pinksockpodcast.
That being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys so fucking much for tuning in.
Thank you.
I hope you guys
Thank you
enjoyed.
for the opportunity.
Oh, Bubba,
I
listen.
appreciate it. I'm not one to tell people about my life. I'm a very private person. But I enjoy the opportunity to get, let people in on.
People
about me.
needed this conversation. Period. People needed to know this side of Michael. Because I said, everybody knows what you put out there. He's let me in on this manwich.
Yeah, I want some.
Everybody knows that side of
I
Michael
feel
that he
that
puts
sounds
out that's funny and quirky, but usually quiet and reserved. When the man opens his mouth, it's fucking gold, first off. Second off, you will not find a more humble and talented person. Michael Alisea of Alisea Murals, thank you so fucking much for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit on a day-to-day basis.
You're a boss, G. You're a boss. No one does it like you. And Dank.
I appreciate that. Listen, this man listens.
No, nobody does it like this man.
No, I do freaky stuff.
He listens to me talk all day, every day. I'm sure he's got to be sick of my voice by now. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for fucking tuning in. I will see you guys right back here Friday.
Love y'all.
Bang, bang, gang, gang. Love, peace, chicken grease. Hit the rock, don't smoke it, drive safe. Wear what?
Condoms!
Sinners.
Take plan B if you forget.